The southern area of Texas in which San Antonio is located provides us with many small creeks and rivers that show us exactly what we've been learning about this semester, more specifically the units including chapters 10 and 11. With access to so many different trails bordering creeks, I chose the closest option near me at OP Schnabel Park. As you walk along the edges and banks of these long and stretching creeks, you notice some very apparent fluvial weathering. All rocks in the riverbed are smoothed down with no sharp edges. With such bold differences in appearance, it's quite easy to tell which ones have and have not been affected by weathering. Also in the bed of the river, there are many examples of rocks with chemical weathering being prominent, and with South Texas being known for having high temperature and some high precipitation on occasion, chemical weathering is decently common in creek beds like these. Now with this clip, this is a rock with very little chemical weathering. You're starting to see the first signs of it. Then here we have a rock which is much more affected by chemical weathering. I try to clean it out to show, the depth of the holes and all that. But yeah, pretty affected by chemical weathering. From a bird's eye view of the river on Google Earth, we see some examples of a meander, and if we come back to some of these turns in the river, we're able to see evidence of a cut bank. Now, if we climb up said cut bank towards the top of the cliff, we can see some physical weathering along the side of the cliff with some signs of deposition as well. And as you can see, some chemical reaction is going on with the rock. These orange stains were not only here but all along this part of the rock and even up top. But yeah, you can see it a little bit. Here's a closer look at it. I'm not too sure what it is. Then we have some biotic weathering. Got a root coming through. And as we turn around, that's where we were, where those chemical changes were happening. It's kind of hard to see through the trees, but that is where the river and pond sit. Have some more chemical weathering all along the wall. I'm not too sure if this is limestone or another type of rock, but pretty brittle. And right here, the river led straight to the base of the pond. You can see the physical weathering from the water right there, that entrance. So if we move some of the river rock from the bottom of the pond, we see tight packed dirt and clay. You can see it in between the rock. So although water is unable to infiltrate that, it is able to get through the sharp, jagged river rock. The tightly packed particles of mud and clay are able to prevent infiltration, resulting in the accumulation of water, which resulted in the formation of a pond. And as you can see here, there are 1, 2 coming up right here. Yeah, here's the second one. And the third one coming up here. Some examples of biotic weathering. Here's some more biotic weathering. As you can see, just these plants just come straight through the stone. Ignore my finger there. Sorry about that, but yeah, just some more root coming straight through the stone. And some more root right there.